Hey y'all, JR here. Been about a month since I started that Viking Blood Mead. Today we're going to put it into 1 gallon glass jugs, do a little back sweetening. Let me give you a quick rundown of everything I got in frame. I have 2 1 gallon glass jugs. One's rocking the gun channels patch, the other's rocking the Old West revolver. Got the 5 gallon glass carboy, a little bit of honey for the back sweetening, a hydrometer to check my levels, and back by popular demand, Super Red Hawk 44 mag. I have to apologize to everybody. I realized in all these last videos I never done a safety check, so we're going to safety check this thing. Safety check is good to go. Gun's loaded for my safety. I'm going to get this stuff transferred over into these smaller jugs. I'll be back with you in a minute. We'll start some back sweetening. So I ended up with just less than 2 gallons minus the 750 milliliters I pulled off last week. Did a little test batch to see how sweet we wanted it. Turns out with the reading on the hydrometer, you want to end up, or I should say we want to end up right here at about this 1.020. Turns out to be about as sweet as my old lady likes it. It's a little sweeter than I like it. So we might go 1.5. 1.015 or however the hell you say that. I don't really have any portions figured out. I basically just take some honey, got a funnel in top of my 1 gallon jug, and just basically squeeze some honey in. I have kind of an idea from sweetening that 750 I'm gonna need, I'm thinking in the neighborhood of about a cup of honey into this. We're going to let this honey run down in there. Call that good right there. Give that a second so it can kind of run out of the funnel down into the mead. After this funnel's empty, you basically go to shaking the tar out of that jar. Make sure the honey's good and incorporated, and then we're going to pour some into the test vial here, float our hydrometer, see what we get for a reading. Took about a minute's worth of shaking that jug to get the honey incorporated into the mead. We're just going to take our funnel here, pour some of this mead into our test vial, our test tube I guess they call it. We'll take a quick reading here. Looks like I got a little too much in there. And take our hydrometer, lower it down into our vial, see what it reads. Just below 1.01. So take the hydrometer out, set it aside, pour what's in the test tube back into the jug, and we're going to add a little more honey to this jug and give it a good shake again. Got that second bit of honey mixed in good. We're going to fill this hydrometer one more time. I'm getting good at putting just a little too much in there, I think. There, let's see that Old West patch. Alright, for the second time, I'm going to drop this hydrometer in there and take a reading. The hydrometer says 1.012. So I have a little more honey to add to this one. One of these days I'm going to come up with an actual ratio per gallon to give them sweet like I like them. Let's hope third time's a charm. Fill up the old test vial, hopefully one last time. Oh, I nailed it that time. Hydrometer reads 1.020, 1.021 maybe. So that's as sweet as we like our mead. That's how you back sweeten, guys, or that's how I back sweeten. And that's pretty much the end of the Viking Blood saga. I just realized I forgot to give y'all a good close-up view of this mead and do a taste test. Got it here in my whiskey tumbler. It's a nice dark burgundy red color. It cleared fairly well considering it's only sat for about a month and I was just shaking it up today. Still smells kind of strong, which is okay. I like my booze strong. Well, that back sweetening added a nice honey flavor. Complements the sweet kind of tart of the cherries real well. It's got a nice mouthfeel. It's kind of slick. I'm really enjoying it, you guys. I'm going to say this is a success. Really had a lot of fun doing this. I appreciate everybody stopping by, following along. Hit that like button. Subscribe. We'll make some more booze. Adopt a pet. Support your local animal shelters. I'll catch y'all on the next one.